Hey gang, another week. Before we get into it, I want to say thank you to everyone who came out for the tie-dye party. It was awesome. A lot of fun just to kind of decorate some Odin shirts. They're going to see lots of fun colors in the gym. I can't wait to see them. We do have some extras. Tiff and I will be tie-dyeing those extras, and we're going to put them out for purchase. So if you weren't able to make it, or if you were and you just decide you want a couple more, then that's great too. But we'll put them up at the front, and then once they're done, and you'll be able to purchase them through the kiosk. You can just put them on your Tribe account. So this week in the gym, we're making some changes in terms of how we're going to be kind of logistically running classes. We are going to start sharing equipment again, right? Mainly like machines. We're going to start sharing rowers and bikes and things like that in workouts. Few things. One, everyone has access to a vaccine now, and that's kind of what we've been waiting for. Also, the CDC said a long while ago that it is not passed through kind of touching other objects. And we knew that, but we were kind of holding off until everyone also had access to a vaccine and that sort of thing. So we are going to get back into that routine. This is what it's going to look like. When we program machines, there will be a non-machine option if you do not feel comfortable sharing a machine. That's fine. When the weather is nice, sometimes it will be running. If the weather's not nice, it might be something like burpees. It might be something like wall balls, right? We'll give other alternatives, but we are not going to be pulling machines to individual stations. The point of now being able to share machines is to consolidate the machines and actually make more space in the gym. Surprisingly enough, when we can share the equipment and we can put the rowers and the bikes in the spaces that we did pre-COVID, we actually had way more floor space, and it was easier for you guys to actually move throughout the gym, which is slightly ironic, right? So, you will sometimes see the machines set up straight down the middle of the room if we need to use the rigs, or on days when we're not using the rigs, the equipment will be put down the walls, right inside the rig. This will allow for better flow actually throughout class. This means that coach is going to either stagger start if we have more people in class than machines, and that way someone might be on the machine while you're doing something else, and by the time they're done off the machine, then you'll be kind of going to the machine, right? Now, we are also going to be sharing racks if we're doing something like back squats or if we're lifting from the rack. Yes, we're going to share racks. If you do not feel comfortable sharing a rack, that's okay. You can continue to lift from the floor. That's fine. We'll give those options. But for those that want to share a rack, we are going to share a rack, okay? When it comes to cleanup, we are not going to be spraying down the plates at the end of every class anymore. We, the coaches, staff, we will take care of that later outside of class. What we will do is we will continue to wipe the bars down. We will continue at the end of class to wipe the machines down. So in between classes, the bars and the machines will be wiped down, all right? So with that said, because we are consolidating the space, that allows us to open up some more slots in class because we have more floor space and we can still spread out. So we are going to be opening up spaces in class to what we had previously before COVID, to 20 spots per class. We're going to start there. We're going to see what that looks like. All right. So this is all going to start this week on Wednesday. You'll see that Wednesday's workout, we have some back squats. I put some other options in there if you don't want to lift from the rack. We also have some machines. I also put an option for if you don't want to use the machine and share. So those options will be there for you, but know that we are getting back into the groove of kind of running logistically the classes the way that we did before COVID. Okay, we need to kind of get back into that groove, and we feel comfortable doing that at this time. Now, we still have to require masks in and out of the building. Coach is still going to wear a mask the entire time, right? We're still going to follow those regulations for sure, but we're going to start kind of getting back into the groove here. You will also see that we are going to start using things like the sandbags, and we're going to share them. And again, if on those days you don't feel comfortable sharing a sandbag, that's okay. We're going to give an alternative, but we're definitely kind of going to get back into the groove here. So if you have questions about any of this, please come talk to a coach, come talk to me. Happy to have a further conversation, but just know that starting this Wednesday, you will see that shift in kind of class setup and how we, the coaches, are going to kind of run the classes and run heats and that sort of thing. All right, so let's start getting back into the groove. Let's have some fun. It's supposed to be beautiful weather this week. See you guys soon.